All right. Well, we are good to go. So before we go any farther, I forgot the main part. We got big waves. So good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Sunday, everybody. It is fantastic to see everyone. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I'm looking for my last guest, but I don't see her just yet. So I'm going to just keep an eye out. But excited for tonight because I have three phenomenal ladies to share with us. So before we do, I'm going to do some quick housekeeping items, share my screen here really quickly, and just welcome to the call. I love these calls. I love seeing each of you. So if you're kind, turn on your cameras because I want to smile at you, and I want to see you smiling back. Don't glare at me, but would love to see you. But we're gonna jump on here. And if you ever are curious about when the different calls happen throughout the week and you want to know just how to get the information, go ahead and check out this schedule. So take a screenshot. It's just designed. It's not completely inclusive, but it's got the basics, the bare bones for what we have throughout the week. And I actually just found out another one that happens on Tuesday nights. It's also Renew focused. So I promise by next week, I will get that updated. It's a little bit later and it's put on by our Canadian neighbors, and another powerful Zoom for all of us to tune into. But if you ever are curious, you're like, oh, I wish somebody would remind me of when these calls are. Well, put a reminder in your phone, but we're here for you. So join us on Telegram, New Age Communication 2022. We put updates in there every day of the different calls that are going on throughout the week, and we would love for you to join us on there. We put other information in there as well, so we'd love to see it. But we've got some good things coming up right now. So I did a couple extra slides so that you guys would all know. First of all, if you guys haven't seen this yet, free enrollment. And we've got some time with this, but don't wait, right? So the $29.95 fee is waived right now with 200 PV. So think about that. You can save people quite a bit of money when they decide to join you. And this is something you can offer. I'll tell you, anybody that you've talked to in the last 6 months that maybe said, hey, not right now, maybe someday, whatever it may be, now would be a great time. Call them back. You can let them know about our new Renew enrollment packs because they're powerful. And you can say, and guess what? Before I told you it was going to cost you $30 to get started, but now that's waived. So join us, right? So you can definitely use this to your advantage. And then on Monday, we all love Dr. Ray Strand. If you have not seen him speak yet, clear your calendar. I don't care what you have scheduled right now for tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time. Clear the schedule. Get on this, because when Dr. Strand speaks, he shares so much incredible wisdom that can help each and every one of us with our health. So I highly recommend you jumping on there. And then we have a live shopping show taking place on the 28th. So this Wednesday, and it's going to be talking about the bands, which are really powerful and maybe a little bit hard to explain. I've had people say, well, you wear it, but why? And I'm like, well, I don't really know. It's just good for me. So they're going to tell us why it's good for us, and it's going to help us share it with our people. So jump on there on Wednesday. So with that, I'm going to jump over to the call. So the first person that I have sharing tonight is a beautiful lady named Christine. She recently relocated her whole life. And even in the midst of a pretty major upheaval, she's having a ton of success with the Renew system of growth. So Christine, if you wouldn't mind.
Hi. Can you hear me?
Talking. I can hear you, but I cannot find you on the screen.
I am, let's
there
see.
You are.
Did you find me?
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to highlight you and I couldn't find you. So hello, Christine. Thank you so much for jumping on with us tonight.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so honored to be here. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday.
Well, it's better now that we get to see you. And so I'll tell you. I'm getting my notebook out, getting it ready, because I am excited to learn from you. Because guys, if you don't know, that's the whole point of tonight. We've got these beautiful humans out there having success in something that hopefully we all want to have success with. And we are going to pick their brain. So Christine, if you would just kick us off, tell us what's going on in your business right now. Tell us about your Renew system of growth success that you're having, that you're creating.
Yeah, it is.
Guys, can you hear her? Okay. Christine, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
A
She
lot
might
of
not-
you. Huh?
We did not hear anything you just said.
Oh no! Hold on. Maybe I'll have to switch to my phone. Hold on. Just a second.
We can dance in between. No?
Hear me now?
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, sorry.
It
Is it
looks
still
like
going?
maybe your Wi-Fi is a little
Okay, hold on. Let me switch. I'll switch
What?
to my phone. Hold on. Sorry about that. Let's get this.
Well, guys, so, well, we're gonna, now it shows that she's got internet, but then she disappeared. So that's okay. So while we're waiting for Christine to jump back off, back on. Oh, I might have got her back. Maybe. Okay, I gotta let her in. Hold on, guys. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. Making this new one a co-host. So Christine, you can unmute. Can you hear me now?
Like if Andrea, this is kind of like if you were doing a house party and somebody's got to go to the bathroom.
Right.
You just have to wait. You have to wait till they
potty
get
break.
back.
You know what? This was actually planned, guys. I wanted to see if you're patient. So, and you know, they say like the way that you get more patient is you have to wait for stuff. So sorry about that. But Christine, are you back?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. So I'm gonna find you again, and I'm gonna spotlight you for everybody because we want to see your beautiful face. There you are, beautiful. Well, thank you for pulling the punches and making this work for us. And start all over. Tell us about your success with the Renew system of growth.
Okay, I'll be fast and tree here. This system is so wonderful, and I love it because you can put your own personality into it, and it's been easy, and it's exactly what I needed. And I think that all of you can relate to that. I've had a lot of people call me and say, "What are you doing?" And you know, it's $25 for an amazing product, an incredible product. It's more than amazing. And, you know, it's easy, right? So I've just been talking to people, you know, I've learned from a lot of great people. Rick Redford's one of them, James, of course. And, you know, I tell people now while I'm on the phone with them that, you know, you've had a worse dinner, you know, that you've paid $25 for, right? You had a terrible experience somewhere and you paid $25 for it. So why not, you know, try this for $25? And they've all had a great experience. I've gotten a lot of texts back saying, you know, they've had great experiences with sleep. They're absolutely loving it. One was libido, which was super cool. So I've got kind of a range of individuals that are now texting me back. I'm getting texts late, you guys. So if you're getting texts late, don't worry. They're coming and they're trying it out. And maybe they're just thinking about it. You know, of course, follow up. And I loved Crystal, you know, Vance, Dr. Crystal Vance in the, you know, base 1, 2, 3. I've been using that a lot. So I've had a lot of success in it. I'm on my second round. I've had customers joining. I now will have a new brand partner coming up soon. And I've been hitting farmers markets. I'm new to my area. I just moved to Florida, so I know absolutely nobody. I have sold all of these that I have sold online on Facebook posts. So stay very, very consistent with that. And I promise you, people are watching. They're reaching out to me all the time now. And I posted 2 weeks ago, and I've got individuals, friends that are coming back to me from a 2-week post ago. So don't ever give up. Keep consistent, keep going, and challenge your team to do the same.
So I have a question for you. So you made this post 2 weeks ago, right?
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about it. Like, what did you do in that post that got people to reach out to you then and now?
Okay, so the first one that I did was the interest post. You know, look what I have. Are you lacking on sleep? I think a lot of people on here have done that, but do you have a lack of sleep? lack of libido. It helps, muscle gain. I do the pop boot camp, and I honestly work out harder and stronger. It's absolutely incredible. So I just put everything that's in here, I put on the post, and it relates to somebody somewhere. And then I do go back into the post and I make sure that I've answered everybody, and that, I'm being, engaging with people and I learned this from Ashley Paulsen, and she'll be on here soon. But if they've liked your post, click on it, tell them, hey, thank you for engaging in my post. I see that you're interested in this product that I've got, what are you lacking? Sleep, whatever I have put. And I am getting a lot of responses back. Some I don't, but I bet you 90% of them are answering me back. And most of it is sleep and energy. So I'm able to provide that. I'm sending a lot more out this week. I'm super excited.
Well, I love so much of that because, we all know people that
Yes.
struggle with these things, but they don't know that we have the answer unless we put ourselves out there and say, hey guys, like I've got something that could help you. So I love that you said some key things about, one, being consistent. If you look at my social media, you would know that this is something I really need to improve on because I can be like this, right? So I love that. So definitely a great reminder. Oh,
Yeah.
my whole thing just shut down. That's a problem with the digital notebook, guys. This is going to be a night of technology. But that's okay. And then I love that you reminded us all, because we've all heard Ashley say that if we didn't, well, we should have been paying more attention, because that is a huge tip that, people are always looking. They're not always commenting. They're sometimes not even liking. But
No, that's true.
If somebody loves us enough to put a little like on it, let's love them enough to reach out and say, hey, thank you so much for liking my post. What appealed to you? What made you like it? What issue do you have?
Sometimes people are shy too, they'll like your post, but I do, even on social media, as crazy as it sounds, I think some people are just, standoffish a little bit, maybe a little shy. So when you reach out to them liking your post, it opens up that door for them to really express how they're feeling. You have to open up the door for them to walk in. And I've been finding that out a lot lately. And after this, I have, gotten a few customers from it, but now it's built me. I've seen this happen, and we went to our local farmers market this week, and man, the opportunities are everywhere. And everywhere. I can't wait to go back to my local farmers market tomorrow, where I just moved here in Cape Coral, Florida. And we met a lot of people. You got to talk to people. Steve and I met a lot of people. We just introduced ourselves, created conversation. We did not even say anything about this, but we made friends. And we are going to go back Saturday, and guess what we're going to do? We're going to give them this, and they will buy it because we created that relationship. We're also going to join the farmers market, and I'm going to go to a few salons and set up shop in there. So you just have to think outside the box. It's not all about social media. You have to think business minded and really get out there, because they don't know about this. Some people don't even have social media. And
Right.
I know nobody in this town. I know some cheer parents that I'm hooking up with, the renew. But other than that, I've learned that I have to get myself out there even more. It's not just social media, although stay consistent because people are watching. I just got a hit this morning from a friend that never likes my anything. And anything. I didn't even know she was watching me, and she texted me this morning and she says, fine. And I said, what? Fine what? She says, I'll do that 5-day trial. Here's my address.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't talked to her in 10 years, so it was pretty incredible.
Well, I love that. People are everywhere, and we just have to be brave enough to talk to them. So just tell us real quick, what's the next step? So you send them the 5-day trial, they're following up, you're following up with them. And now what's next for Christine?
Well, I have done a lot of follow-ups and the follow-ups have been great. And, the next step for me is just saying, do you see yourself, doing this? And are you looking for something else? Are you, let's talk about the rest of your health, because yes, Renew is a game changer for sure. But it's the open door again and the gateway to really help them with so much more. Products for sure, and then becoming more of a customer, but brand partners too. And we've got free brand partnering, like you said, it's free with the 200 PV. That's, what a blessing that is, you guys. Like, take full advantage of that, because now they can really seek the benefits out that they really truly need, not only for their health, but for their financial wealth. So my next step is to go that step further. Can you see yourself doing this? Would you like to be part of my team? And, do you need extra gas money? What do you need? Let me help you. And then getting them on a 3-way call. If they, are still having questions, 3-way calls are the key. We've got to start utilizing, probably you, Andrea, and other, incredible people to help us with those calls. I actually am going to plan a couple 3-way calls here soon. And then the mindset, write down your goal card. What is your plan? What is your goal? You've got to have a goal and you've got to have a plan. And if you're reading that goal card every day, I'm thankful and grateful now that I have 100, incredible, hardworking individuals in my downline. You're going to get it, because you're going to manifest that all the time. And it's, God, the universe, everything, God owns the universe. He's going to bring that to you. So if you're manifesting that, guess what's going to happen, guys? You are going to be successful in whatever you do. I also have been starting to call my downline, going to my tree, getting my brand partners that are not, active anymore, and saying, hey, look at what we have going on. I did have one yesterday that said, I can duplicate this. Thank you for calling me, because before I didn't feel like I had a system, and now we have a system. So you guys, if you're not taking advantage of that and calling out to the people that maybe you've signed up before and brought on board to your team, please call them, reach out to them, see if they even know about this. They may be just out there, somewhere, who knows, bring them back in, guys, and introduce them to this. And maybe they'll just, become a customer again, or just, fulfill their brand partner order. But I know that that's going to be successful. And sending out the 50, like James said, sending out the 50 messages, and then do another 50, and then do another 50, stay consistent. This system works. It's incredible. I'm so thankful and blessed to be part of this company and this Renew system, because it's helping so many people. And it almost brings me to tears how many people it's helped to have more courage and more openness with themselves and others. So I thank you for having me. Do you have any other questions?
Christine, that was it. And you nailed it. So thank you. Thank you so much. So grateful for you.
I love all of you. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you so much. I hope you have a great night. And guys, she hit the nail on the head, or hit the ball out of the park, or however you want to say it, when she talked about that this system makes it so that we can all have success. Like, that's my favorite part about it. Like, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, and Sandy knows what she's supposed to do, and Cheryl knows what she's supposed to do, and we all can just walk in the same footsteps and get phenomenal results. So thank you so much, Christine. That was amazing. And next we have another rock star. So hopefully you guys all know Robin DeMio. And if you do, you love her, because she's a firecracker. So be ready, because this is going to be phenomenal. But Robin, hopefully you can unmute here.
I've unmuted. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, and I could find you, so you are spotlighted. So thank you so much for jumping on here with us tonight.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy that you invited me. Thank you. Bravo, Christine. Bravo. That was boom. That was mind blowing. I love that. And I know you've asked me to share a couple of things about what I'm doing. So do you want to preface any of that, or do you want me to just shoot?
Shoot, go for it. I don't want to slow you down.
Awesome. Okay, so you guys, this is your big opportunity. It is a new day. It is a new era. It's time to renew your life, right? It's time to renew your life, not just with your product, but this is such an incredible tool. This is what we've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting for a system, a trial. We've been waiting for a product that is a lead-in. Do you guys know what a lead-in is? I've been in sales a long time, like my whole adult life. And a lead-in is a product that is kind of like putting the worm on the hook, and you throw your line out, and then the fish come and you get them in. And what happens is they can go into, once you get them on the trials, then they can start learning about the other things that we have that are so stinking incredible. Like, you know, when we started Limu back years ago, we have the most incredible liquid super nutrient. For people like me, I needed that. And now people are paying a lot of stinking money to go get injections. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to pay my doctor to inject me with a fake HGH. That's not going to be good for my body. And so this product is so incredible because it's increasing your own HGH. It stimulates the production of your own HGH. It turns your body on in more ways than one. And so I wanted to say something that I've been doing. I've had a little bit of success. And, you know, I'm not a bragger or anything like that, but I'm kind of the, you know me, Andrea, I'm kind of a direct person. Sometimes I don't have a filter, and, you know, sometimes I get myself in trouble, but people know me for that, and it's okay. And what I've been doing is I'm actually reaching out. So I'm doing some social media, and that's been getting some great results. There's a post that I made, I don't know, earlier in the month, and it just was basic. It was like, actually, I copied it. So guess what, you guys? You can copy and paste other people's posts. Like, for the last 5 big posts that I've made, I've gone out to other people who are rock stars in the industry, and I've copied their post and I put my picture on it. And I change a few little things. You can do that. It's free advertising. It's free marketing. So I went and I copied one of our very own. I copied Tammy Malpe's post. Really simple. I said, it's a dream come true, you guys. I first heard about this science breakthrough, and you can go on my Facebook page and you can read it. It was done at the end of August. And I posted a picture of myself with this 5-day trial. And I got a few comments, but guess what? It doesn't always come from the comments. I had people messaging me saying, I want to try it. They didn't comment on my post, but they sent me a messenger and said, I want to try it. Well, I happened to be out of town when I made that post. So guess what? I just, you know, my husband was here. I had some 5-day trials here. I said, could you put a couple of them in a bag and stick them out on the porch? And they came to get them, Venmoed me the money. Now I got money, cash in my hand. That's the key. Cash in your hand. Cash in your hand. Because people are doing a lot of things to get cash in their hand, aren't they? They're out there doing the, shopping for groceries for other people. They're out there doing Uber Eats. They're driving around and delivering food to strangers and getting money for it. They want cash in their hand right now. That's your key right here, you guys. It's not just because you're going to get a residual income eventually. It's because people want cash in their hand today. They want it today. And, you know, the other thing is, I'm a little bit of a shopper. So sometimes I might not have the extra cash to buy something. So guess what? I can sell a couple of 5-day trials. I got a little extra money in my Venmo. I can go and go to my favorite store, and I can do that. So what I've been doing is I make a list. So you guys can make a list. Here's who I'm targeting. I'm not targeting 20-year-olds. I'm not targeting 30-year-olds. Sorry for you youngsters. I'm in a group that's closer to 60 than I am to 50. So I'm making a list of all the people that I know or see on Facebook or Instagram, or even just in my phone contacts that are over 40 and specifically over 55 or 60, because I know how those people feel. I know how somebody over 55 feels. I know that their back aches in the morning. I know that maybe they're not having so much fun in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? I know what they're going through because I'm of a certain age. So I target those people. Maybe somebody who's been injured, maybe somebody who's had hair loss, all those things. And I send them a message, or I send a video or audio message, or I send a text message or messenger. And I say, you know, hey, Susie, and I do some warm chatter, but not a lot. Like I don't really, you know, work them over with the superficial conversation. I say, hey, I'm looking for about 10 people. I'm looking for about 10 people just to partner with me because I'm doing an experiment. And this experiment involves a trial. It's an incredible product that has over 50,000 studies or examples. I'm doing some partnering with some scientists and some doctors. And guess what? I want some people who are over a certain age. You know, they're not young and they don't have vitality, you know, in their 20s. And they might need a little help. And the help is with promoting deeper sleep. It's help with better energy. Don't you want a little more energy? It helps reduce your body fat. It helps to improve your libido and your sexual performance. I use that last. I say that last because that's what I'm targeting, people who want all of those things. But when they go, ooh, I might have a little excitement in my life, right? In my marriage, then I know that somebody of a certain age is going to need that. And then I say, I'm looking for 10 people, just 10. And it's only going to cost you 25 bucks. And it's a win-win situation, guys, because you get all these benefits and I get to get the information from the trial. So you'll just answer a couple of questions and you're going to look and feel better. And then we have a couple more options as we go down the road so they know that they're going to have some options later. Because if I just send them a 5-day trial and I don't follow up and I just send them the 5-day trial, guess what? They're going to take the 5-day trial and that's going to be it. It's over. They're going to wash their hands of it. But right now, when I say that you get to win and I get to win, and here's my win is getting the information from you and how the results are going to pan out. And you get to have all the benefits. And then there's an option later. We can talk about those options after the 5-day trial. So like day 4, I send a message, or day 2, how you doing? A lot of people, you guys, are not in the routine of taking the product. So you have to remind them, hey, how'd it go last night? Did you remember to take your product? Oh, I couldn't stand the taste. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. You know what? Sometimes health products don't taste that great. So why don't you add a little bit of lemon to it? Or if they've already got Lima Original, put a little Lima Original in it. Or, you know, put a little apple juice in it just to spike up that flavor. You know, for me, it doesn't taste bad. I've tasted a lot worse. So I try to encourage them to continue to take it. And then I send them a link. Hey, guess what? Here's a link to your PDF. This is going to tell you all about the product. Now, you know, guys, this trial packaging is the bomb. It's every single thing that you need. It's going to tell them all their benefits. It's going to tell them the nutritional facts. It's going to tell them the booster blend. It's got everything you need. You don't have to do a lot of work. You just get it in their hands and get them to drink it. And so I've had some success. Tomorrow, I'm actually starting a new campaign I'm really excited about, but make your list because the people are looking to feel better. They seriously are looking to feel better. And I just, my daughter and my granddaughter are taking some horseback riding lessons, and I went to watch, and I really felt like I should take some trials with me. And just so happened, she, the horse trainer, who's an old friend of mine, she's limping around in the horse arena. And I said, gosh, has something happened to you? And she said, yeah, I tore my, ACL or whatever that ankle thing is. And I said, oh my gosh, I think I have something to help you. And guess what? Renew helps with everything. When we started Limu was the key to everything on the planet. I don't care what it was. If you fell down and skinned your knee, Limu was the answer. If you had inflammation in your body, Limu was the answer. If you had a headache, Limu was the answer. Well, guess what you have now? Renew is your answer. It's your lead-in product. So everything that's wrong with people, this is your answer right here. This is going to make you millions of dollars if you will work the system of growth. So that's all I got to say, unless you have some questions, Andrea. I hope that was sufficient.
Well, that was awesome. And I want to just pull something out because did you guys catch this? One of the things that I thought was the most powerful that you said was that you are planning for success, right? So when you start, like, first of all, you made a list with intention, right? And Ashley's going to be talking about that for a minute. So I'm not going to go too deep, but I just heard it from you. But like, you intentionally, you didn't just go with, and you could do this, guys. Like, I've done this plenty of times where you start with A and you just work your way through. But you looked at the people in your life and you said, I'm looking for specific people. I love that. 2, when you were having conversations with them, you were starting with the 2% more. You weren't just saying, here, buy this. You were saying, check this out. It could help you. It could help me. And there's more that comes along with it, right? Like there's more here, but you can benefit from it. And then you said something else that you're so excited that you're starting your campaign, a new campaign tomorrow. So you're planning it out. So it's not like you just randomly on a whim said, oh, you know what I'm feeling right now? I'm feeling a Renew post, right? Like you're planning out your social media, you're planning out your business, you're treating it like a business, you're employing yourself. So I thought that was super powerful. Great tips. And I'll tell you, like, I don't know if you're willing to share, but if you were, I would love that script, right? If that would be, send a screenshot, I can throw it up in Telegram. Yep. Or whatever, but I'm like, that's really powerful. There were some key things in there that I haven't used those words before, and I think they could really pique interest. So thank you so much, Robin. That was amazing, as always.
Can I add one more thing really quickly?
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
You guys, we're going to be doing an event in Colorado Springs, and we've changed things up just a bit because we want everyone to benefit. And we're going to do a free Super Saturday, just a very short morning training. So we are not Zooming this event. So it's going to be a free event. We changed it up. If you've already bought your ticket and paid your money, we're going to refund that to you. But awesome sauce. It's going to be 9 to noon. We got the tops, the best of the best, going to just share on this renewed system of growth. This is the main focus here. And even better, we have an event Friday night that's going to be a Renew experience party. So this is an event at Tammy Malpe's home. We're going to have food, we're going to have lots of fun, and we're going to have people who are going to share about the Renewed system of growth. It's for guests. So we want you to come. There's still the contest out there for people who have done the 10 5-day trials. there's going to be a special event with the leaders, a surprise event. So that's just a little lead in for you guys. I hope that you'll come if you can. It's free, and we want you all to participate as you can.
I love it. Cannot wait. Can't wait to be out there. And thank you so much, Robin. Appreciate you and appreciate learning from you tonight. And we'll see you soon. All right, guys. So now we've got our last guest, and this woman, well, just kind of some of the things that I just pulled out of Robin about being intentional, treating your business like a business, employing yourself. Like if you want somebody that is the best of the best at that, Ashley Paulsen is phenomenal at that. So Ashley, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at you, Brent. I really am.
You and me both. You and me both.
Okay, that was funny. I'm like, okay, like, good evening, Kitty. So we're gonna stop this, and I'm gonna pull on Ashley. So talk to me again. There you are.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi,
Hi.
beautiful.
Hello, happy Sunday, everyone.
Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for jumping on here tonight. And you are, I'm not kidding, you are the queen of intention. You are the queen of employing yourself. And so I was hoping you could talk to us, and you can just take the floor and run, or I can ask questions, but what you're doing with the Renew system of growth, how you set up your week, your DMO, like all that good stuff.
All the things.
All the things is everything. Tell us everything, like right now.
Right now. I'll talk real fast because we have 20 minutes left. No, I'm just joking. So really just super excited to be on here. And I love everything that Christine and Robin said, because what I love about this is it's not about the 5-day trial, right? Brent and Tracy talk all the time on the opportunity call. It's not about the 5-day trial. It's really about the simple system that goes with it. And so when I came out of Orlando, when we launched the 5-day trials, I took it upon myself and my team to, my team who couldn't log on to the Orlando event or who couldn't be there in person. And I'm like, how can I myself get this in everyone's hands? But also more importantly, how can I help my team get this in everyone else's hands? And so really just the 5-day trials, and I purchased two 10 packs of the 5-day trials. I have 3 left. So I have 10 more packs coming. And so it's not just purchasing the 10 5-day trial pack. It's how many times can you flip that? Is it once a week? Is it twice a month? Right? So really just being intentional with it. And so since we've come out of there, obviously, yes, sharing the 5-day trials with people is so important, but it's also the system that goes with it. So sending this out, having the system of the text scripts for the 3 nights after that person gets it, right? I use a program called Pirate Ship to ship my stuff. So I have everything tracked in there. It's free, it's simple. You can see when it gets delivered. So you know when to send your, when you know when to send your first night script. And so just really using that system, but really the purpose of it is to get them to a 28-day box and get them to see the vision of how easy it is. Some of the huge wins that we've had within our team, I want to give a huge shout out to Cindy Thompson and Connie Hattervig. I actually went there a few weeks ago and I did a party with them. All we talked about was the 5-day trials. All we showed was the play video. That's it. Right now, I love Limu. I've been involved with the company, like having those products for the last 7.5 years. But right now, this is my entry point to where we're at. Because there's a simple system with it. It's easy to share and everyone can do it. And so, they got outside their comfort zone and they did a live video on Facebook. And if you've never done a live video, I definitely encourage you to get out and do it because they had so many people. I know Cindy, especially after she did her live video, within 10 minutes, people were private messaging her and they're like, what's this product? She got on there. It was just a quick few-minute video on Facebook. And so putting yourself out there, but definitely getting outside your comfort zone and being consistent with it, right? So I started, and that's what I'm encouraging my team. I don't care if it's a brand new person. I don't care if it's someone who's been here for 7.5 years like I have. Doing a curiosity post, but putting yourself out there, right? So I did this post on September 7th, And I said, I just decided to do something and I can't wait to tell you all about it. If you're rooting for me, drop me a heart, right? All of our friends and family are going to root for us and support us. I had 170 comments and 132 people who liked it. You might get those results. You might get half of that. You might, right? Everyone's different, but I am very consistent on social media, very consistent. So I'm always in people's feeds, not just about what Renew can do for you. I'm always consistent. I'm always being a drip in people's ears, right? So I go and I do that post. What it does is it boosts me up in the algorithm. That next day I go in and I do a simple post with me holding Renew. I didn't have it facing the camera. I just had it, you know, you could just see the tube of it. I did this thing and I kind of wrote a little bit, and you can go look at me. I'm not going to go super into depth of it, but at the end I said, I was tired of spending $6 on a cup of coffee to help get me through my day. I am now spending way less on something that gives me a great night's sleep instead of another cup of Joe, right? I wasn't like, this can do this, this can do that, this can do this. People can relate to that. They can relate to getting that morning coffee, right? So when you're posting, be intentional with your post. Don't just be another Spamla Anderson or whatever they call it. Being intentional with your post and being authentic to yourself. You definitely can go and copy and paste different people's posts that are working or that relate to you, but tweak it a little bit and make it your own, right? No one wants a copy and pasting, but if it does work, make it your own. Everyone can relate to paying $6 for a cup of coffee. And so really, it's like I said, it's not about the trials. It's having those small wins for myself, for my team, helping them do the same. I know you mentioned how I'm doing my week. And so I did this post in Renew You. If you don't think people are having wins, go to Renew You and start scrolling down. Start going to those people's Facebook pages, seeing what they're doing, seeing what kind of success they're having, and really start being authentic and flipping that into yourself, right? But you have to be intentional with it. So what are you doing this week? And I did do a post in there last weekend, and on Saturdays, our weeks reset for volume, right? So your week resets on Saturday. So Saturday morning, set your goal and being intentional with how many 5-day trials you can share with people. But don't forget all the other stuff that goes along with it. The 3-night scripts, having people, right, who have purchased the 5-day trials from you previously. Is it time to funnel them to a 28-day box? Is it time to show them the play video and show that they can earn extra income off of it, right? So really just being intentional with your time. And all of us have different schedules. I do this full time. A lot of people don't, right? There's a point in time for 5.5 years that I didn't do this full time, but I still made it work because I put it in my schedule. And so you really, truly just have to be intentional. I think that's my biggest thing with either my weekly goals, my daily goals. It's being intentional with it, right? So like I said, if you haven't made a goal for this week, how many 5-day trials are you planning to share with people before Friday? Because that's when the paycheck week ends, Saturday to Friday. So every morning on Saturday, having the mindset of how many people can I share this trial with this week? How many people can I funnel to a 28-day box? How many people can I show the vision of having extra income, like Robin said? So many people are looking for that right now, right? I mean, we just filled up our diesel truck the other day and it was $170. What? Like 2 years ago, no, it was half that, right? So it's everyone's feeling that and everyone's in the same spot. But when they can see what you're doing, being intentional, putting yourself out there. If you're not putting yourself out there, no one knows what you have. So put yourself out there, be visible. But really, it just, like I said, comes down to the system of what we have. Is it about the 5-day trial? How many people we can share it with? Yes, because we're flipping that back into profit. We're getting people on the product, but that's where it starts. That's not where it ends. And so, like I talked about those text scripts, I send them on night 1, night 2, night 3. Night 3 is the most important. So many people, and like I said, Connie and Cindy, I mentioned them before. They, after night 1, they sent that text script. That next day after that person, both those people, they had people on the 5-day trials and they wrote and they said, what is in this product? It's superpower. I slept amazing last night, right? So people see results in night 1. And that's why this product is so important because they see the success after night 1. I lost 42 pounds with products in our company. I can tell you weight loss is a hard thing to sell, right? People don't see results in night 1. If we did, we would all be super thin and happy with our bodies, but we're not. So when you can use a product as an entry point to get into the system and get into what we have, absolutely focus there. And that's what I did with the 3-day scripts. And then also I created a 7-day fast track success plan. It doesn't just start there. Like I said, it goes to the 28-day box, but 7-day fast track success plan. And so as people are coming in, if they are seeing the business side of it, right? What are you doing within those first 7 days to get a person launched? Are you plugging them into the Tuesday night testimonial calls? Are you plugging them into the Thursday night opportunity call, right? Using the tools, because tools duplicate, you don't. 5-day trials, they can duplicate, but they have to have a system to make them duplicate. I can go out and sell 10 of these within this next 5 days, but someone on my team might not be able to, or they might not have the courage to, or they might not want to get out and do a Facebook Live or go share with their neighbor. But this can duplicate. Ashley Paulsen can't, right? So it's using the tools. And so I highly encourage you to, like I said, use the Tuesday night testimonial calls, get them on the Thursday night opportunity call, and start using that system, working the bases, right? Rinse and repeat. Saturday, how many trials can you share, right? And you really just start working that system. And so that's what I love about what we have, where we're going. It really truly is about what the system is, but how much you're using it and how much you're sharing it. So there you go.
Well, Ashley, like I've got too many pages of notes because that was phenomenal. So thank you so much. And I do want to talk really quickly that you were talking about the Renew You group. And guys, if you haven't been in there lately, go check it out. And I'm actually going to put a link here. There we go. So the link is in the chat, but it's exactly what Ashley is talking about. So if you've got somebody that you want to get excited about Renew, if you've got people on your team that they want to know how the system works, get them in Renew You. And guys, brag on the people, because that group, our goal for that is to have Cindy's success in there, right? To have all of your, that you guys are doing to grow, and the pictures of you with your trials and your new person, and congratulating and welcome people aboard, and having those Renew testimonies, because it's a powerful group, ton of great information. It's another tool like Ashley was talking about. So I love that. I love the weekly reset. I love that it allows us to see the wins, like you were saying. Well, I mean, there's just too much. There's too many notes, but that was, yes. The pirate ship, like, I'm like, how, oh my gosh, like that right there was worth the cost of admission, because if you're shipping these out, I'm like losing track, and I wonder, like, let me figure out how long it would have taken to get there and all that. So that was key right there. And that, you know, when you talk about like the spending $6, think about how many things in your life, like maybe that's not relatable to you. Like maybe you're not a coffee person, but maybe it's that you're tired of every single day having to take a, 18-minute nap in order to get to the end of the day, right? Or maybe you're tired of yelling at your kids. Why am I darking myself out here? Like whatever it might be, right? Like whatever it is that you are tired of that's in your life that you've seen improvement with Renew, isn't that a relatable way to share it with somebody? Instead of, I love the list. So I think we should do a combo of, who needs help with, because when Robin was talking about that, it's like, well, me, and we'll probably get a lot of people that say me. But when you make it relatable for just that specific group, right? Doesn't that feel more welcoming? And doesn't it feel like we have a true answer for somebody? So Ashley, you are amazing. Like always, you always bring it. You always bring us such great information. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and very grateful for you. And everybody, thank you for joining us. I had a couple people ask about the Telegram group. If you're looking for it, it's in the chat. But so go ahead and scroll up there. We've got the Telegram channel, and we've got the Facebook group. There's links in the chat, so check those out. And we cannot wait to see everybody back here all week on the Coaches Corner, and then right here next Sunday night. So thank you to all of my ladies tonight and all of my helpers. and appreciate you guys. Can't wait to see y'all next week.
Awesome Zoom. Thanks, everybody.
God bless
That
you.
was great.
Thank you,
job,
Coach.
ladies.
Love you guys. Have a great night.
Guys,
Have a
thank you
wonderful
so
day.
much.
See you.
God
You
bless.
guys,
Thank
grateful for you.
you. Good job.
Amazing.